Right now, I'm on the west side of Chicago in the Austin neighborhood, about to look at another 2-flat, but this one's a little bit different. This one is not going to be nice on the inside. This one's actually a foreclosure. So we're going to look inside, see exactly how much work needs to be done to this building, and of course, how much does it cost. Let's go. Let's check this out. See exactly how much work needs to be done. All right, we got some light down there in the basement, so no light in this hallway. Let's check it out. Okay, definitely need to replace that door. Got a little peel and paint action up there. All right, so apartment number 1. We got the old school green carpet. Glass broken everywhere. Yeah, definitely gonna need to work on the walls here. These windows, yeah, these window sills, they all look pretty rotted. So you definitely have to replace that. Also, feels like the floor is kind of sloping towards the front a little bit. You probably can't see it, but just kind of feels that way. Feels like it's sloping toward the front of the building. So maybe that's something we can look at once we get to the basement. But as you can see, it's gonna need a cosmetic uplift in there. We got room number 1. It's actually a pretty decent size. You got the old school plaster walls with the texture on them, because that's just how we did it back in the day. Closet, not a bad size. Get some light in there. And this window is just down. So yeah, gotta be careful around here. Any squirrel or whatever could have just crawled in here. But we got the dining room area. So there is, in case you didn't notice, there is the hardwood flooring underneath. So if you wanted to lift up that old green carpet and just refinish these floors, the floors themselves don't look like they're in bad condition. They just need a facelift. But in here, it's pretty much the same thing. All the plaster is starting to peel. Windows look a little bit older. This window sill might be able to be saved. Maybe you could just, clean that up and repaint it. Windows might not be too bad either, to be honest. Might be able to save those as well. Okay, we got bedroom number 2. Pretty much the same deal throughout these apartments. It just looks like nobody's lived here in a while. All the plaster walls are cracking, so all that needs to be addressed. We've got the closet. Now let's check out the bathroom. Oh boy, more textured walls. I would suggest to get a new toilet. Then we've got the drop ceiling, which was probably dropped because it was hiding something up here, but yeah, there's definitely some sort of leak going on upstairs because there are watermarks everywhere. Everywhere. So that's something you're gonna have to look into. And then of course more peel and paint. And then we get to the kitchen. And oh yes, something's going on here. Cause you see, obviously water damage there. This kitchen sink is older than me. We've also got the washer and dryer. Notice in the living room, you can definitely see this floor is very badly sloped. So yeah, you're gonna have to do something with the subfloor. All of this is gonna have to come up to make it even. Because looks like a bomb went off here or something. I gotta tread lightly, make sure it's actually stable enough to step on, and then we got another bedroom back here. And we've got the old school deep freezer. Then there's a big sunroom back here. One thing about this building is definitely a lot of space. It's a lot of square footage. Well, they locked that back door, so kind of get a glimpse of the backyard. The 2-car garage actually doesn't look bad, at least through this window. We'll see if we can see it another way. But yeah, this kitchen floor, honestly, this is one of the bigger worries that I'm seeing so far. What happened here, and what are you gonna have to do to fix that? So far with this foreclosure, you can see it's definitely a project, probably a full gut renovation. Let me know what you think of this property so far, and let me know how much you think it's gonna cost. And since we're on the subject of foreclosures and making repairs, as a realtor, I'm constantly asked, hey, do you know anybody who knows how to do plumbing or electrical, or who does handyman repairs, stuff like that? So let me know anybody that you know that you've personally seen that knows how to do a good job as far as contracting, construction, things like plumbing, electrical, drywall, anything like that. Let me know in the comments any references you got for people like that so I can add them to my list of vendors. There's a lot of work to be done out here, so if people are asking me for references, I want to make sure that I'm referring good people. And last but not least, of course, if you're looking to buy in the Chicago area, let me know and I can email you a list of properties for sale. Now, let's see what's going on with that second unit. All right, now let's head up these dark stairs. Doesn't look too bad in the hallway, honestly. This is probably the last thing that was actually painted. But let's see unit number 2. Okay, we got more green carpet action going. But as you can see from the floor in the room, there's also hardwood flooring underneath here. And I don't know if it's the sunlight or what, but it feels better up here than it does on the first floor. But you still need to do your cosmetic work because you still got peeling paint everywhere. You got the glass mirror squares over the fireplace. The trim of the wood around the windows has definitely seen better days. Got a nice big hole in there with leaves. Leaves made their way in. So you still got your work cut out for you. Let's see what's going on in here. Looks like pretty much the same layout as downstairs. Check inside here, make sure nothing crazy going on. Same closet. And you've got, love these old school chandeliers. Yeah, pretty much the same deal. Got your peeling paint. Got the nice wallpaper. In case you need to see yourself some more glass window blocks. Let's see, bedroom number 2. Now we've got the bathroom, and as we saw from downstairs, there's definitely a leak going on underneath there. But yeah, all this is gonna need to be renovated, taken out. Then you've got the kitchen, and they've had some sort of plumbing work going on. Those pipes don't look that old, or at least the PVC plastic pipes. But besides that, there's pretty much nothing here. And then you check out the room off the kitchen, the smaller room, and then you got the nice sunroom up here, nice and airy, nice and bright. And while we're here, you can check out the garage roof, which doesn't look bad. And while we're here, what's behind this door? A big closet. Probably one of the bigger closets in the apartment. Or I imagine you could also use it as a pantry for the kitchen. Now let's see if we can check out this back porch. because you know we got to check out this staircase. And feels pretty, doesn't feel too bad up here. Oh, I spoke too soon. We are definitely missing a step. So yeah, this back porch is even gonna need to be worked on. So yeah, once again, with this foreclosure, you got your work cut out for you. This is gonna need a full gut rehab. So yeah, once again, you can see this building is gonna need a full, complete gut rehab. I'm talking new kitchens, new bathrooms. You're gonna have to refinish the floors. Some of the windows you might be able to save, but some of the window trim has clearly gone bad and rotted from probably moisture damage. You're gonna have your work cut out for you. Now we got to see what's going on in that basement. All right, make sure you got my light ready. Back into the darkness we go. Now at least there was a light in the basement that was nice and inviting for us, so maybe it won't be too bad down here, huh? And okay, we got, I'm guessing this is, well, we got a little kitchen set up down here. Can't really say it's a laundry area. I don't see, like, I only see one water line, so I don't think that's for a washer. They had hardwood flooring down here, but it looks like it's pretty rotted. Looks like at one point this was finished. It's definitely soft right there, so I gotta watch my step over that. And at one point this was probably nice. But yeah, all of this flooring is gone. Check out this setup. Actually, let me know. Oh, is this just a light fixture? Okay, it's a fancy setup. Let me know in the comments if you guys have seen that before. Now, I said before that I noticed that the floor on the first floor was leaning a little bit. I wonder if something is going on underneath here, because it's not quite, I figured I would see some water damage in the ceiling in the basement, but I can't really see anything besides, you know, peeling paint, stuff like that. So it looks like whatever's going on is above the ceiling in the basement. But that's definitely something that's gonna need to be addressed. Let me walk around this soft spot in the floor. And let's explore the rest of this dark basement. So, we had a room down here. Yeah, we even got the radiator in here. So, yeah, at one point somebody was probably using this as a room. But then after this finished part, you got hardwood floors and all that, but that cuts off right here, and the rest of it seems to be unfinished. You got the boiler that's probably older than me. You've got the water heater. And let's see what's going on back here. Okay, you got a bathroom with the shower. All right. Then you get here, you see this is below the kitchen, so there's definitely some water damage that happened over here. And then you can see evidence of water damage over here. Now this building, you can tell, hasn't been cared for in a long time, so this water damage could have happened last month, or it could have happened 20 years ago, who knows, but something still happened. And let's check out the electrical service while we're here. And as far as your electric service goes, this is not what you want to see. Because normally you want to see circuit breakers, so you know the electrical has been at least updated from the panel, but these are fuses. Yeah, I haven't seen one of these in a long time. And if you see these, you're going to need to replace it. So you're going to need to update your electrical service. All right, so for this property, which is a 2-unit property, basement pretty much unfinished. Each unit has 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the building itself is actually a good size, but it needs a full gut rehab. I mean, both floors and the basement, as well as there's some water damage going on, so there are probably some plumbing issues. How much do you think this building is worth, or how much does this building cost? Currently, this building is listed at $174,900. So on one hand, this building costs under $200,000, but on the other hand, you're going to need a lot of money to get this building in shape. Let me know what you think about this building. Let me know how much you think it will cost to completely renovate this building. And of course, if you have any questions about buying or selling in Chicago, feel free to reach out to me.